we're talking about noticing. And noticing is a skill in conscious discipline that encourages children to make eye contact with you. So it encourages a connection. And in that connection, you get more impulse control and more willingness to be cooperative. So it's a fundamental skill of conscious discipline. We shift from judgment to noticing. So what we do to practice this is we do a little chant. So if I'm doing a staff development, teaching people to notice, we've come up with a little game, because if you practice in a playful situation, there's a chance it can transfer out. If you just try to do it in the moment, then it kind of stays in that moment and doesn't transfer. So it goes like this. We're going to go, hey, hey, Angela, and you guys are going to repeat that. So I go, hey, hey, Angela. You go,
hey, hey, Angela.
Then I'm going to start noticing something that she does with her nonverbal expression. So in this case, she went, I'll go, her head went like this. And then you guys say,
her head went like this.
And then she went, her eyebrows went up like this. Her eyebrows went up like this. And then I would say, and now it's your turn. And Angela would go, hey, hey, Sue. And we would pass it around. So we can do that. That's a way of practicing noticing, but let's talk a little bit more about it. We're used to judging. We're used to going, that's a good job, Angela. That's, oh, way to go, great, great work. As opposed to, you came in and sat down and got out your book and your pen and you're ready to go. I'm describing what you're doing. And as I'm describing what you're doing, she goes, oh my gosh, she saw me. Me. And at the same time, you look up at me. And I'd go, yes, there you, not verbally, I go, yeah, there you are. You and me, like this, like this. So we want to practice this. Now, some mistakes we make too is noticing what children wear. You got new sneakers. Oh, look at you. You got your organizer and you put Bon Jovi all over it or whatever. We're used to noticing stuff. Oh, new glasses? Oh, did you get your braces off? What'd you do with your hair? Something. So we're used to that, but we're not used to saying, you raised up your hand so I knew you needed help. But if I do that, wherever I focus my attention, it tends to focus everybody's attention. And there's a part in the brain that's called neuroplasticity. That means the brain changes wherever your attention is focused. So if I go, you raised your hand, so I knew you need more help, everybody in the classroom kind of goes, focuses on that. I describe it for them, and I've wired everybody's brain in the classroom to raise their hands by neuroplasticity and the mirror neurons. Mirror neurons saying, my body thinks I'm doing it when I see you do it. So this is a phenomenal skill. So let's practice again. So I will go, hey, hey, Paula, and you say,
hey, hey, Paula.
And I'll go, your lips went like this.
Your lips went like this.
And then you went like this.
Like this.
And then I'd let you have a turn at practicing so that we start seeing this nonverbal. Self-regulation occurs in the right hemisphere of the brain. The right hemisphere is nonverbal. We want to make self-regulation a left hemisphere job. It's a right hemisphere job, so we have to get good at this. Good coaches are good at that. They go, oh, you held the baseball bat loosely with your fingers, and then you hit it, and you roll your wrist over just like that. Ball went out way over second base. That's what good coaches do. Or you can have a coach say, hey, good hit, Robert, good hit, Angela. Which coach would you rather have? Which coach would you rather have? So, noticing is a way to help self-regulate, a way to bring that attention and help develop attention and build connection. 3 phenomenal developmental tasks, 1 skill. We just have to practice.